Welcome back. In this video, we're going to start the practical process of your marketing on the My SME Manual. And the goal of this video is to give you practical tips, tools, and ideas to select the right marketing channels for your business. So we're going to jump over to the My SME Manual and work our way to 3.4. We're going to start off with an online presence. By now you should have your registered domain. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to set up my domain as formalshoe.co.za. And this domain is important for a couple of reasons. The one reason is you want a professional email. And I want to state this very clearly that Gmail is not professional. When somebody emails me from a Gmail account that's in a business name, for example, formalshoe@gmail.com, I don't take them seriously. And that's exactly how people out there argue when they have to get an idea of your brand. But if you send me an email from brend@formalshoe.co.za, brilliant. It looks professional. It looks like there's something there. There's a bit of substance in the brand, and it looks great. Right. So there's a process to be followed when it comes to the emails. You can just contact Xnilo or go to their website, and they will be able to assist you with the setup of the email and the registration of the domain. The next part is your online presence. Very important. You can't neglect this in today's times. You gotta have a proper online presence. That means you need a professional Facebook page, a professional LinkedIn profile, a professional LinkedIn business page, and a Google My Business account. Now I know what some of you are thinking. You don't like Facebook. That's fine. Some of you don't like LinkedIn. That's all right. I'm going to give you the reasons why this is very important. We're not looking to do advertising through Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google My Business per se. That's not the goal of setting up an online presence. The goal of setting up an online presence is credibility. Very important. People go check you out online to see if you're legit or not. In other words, I want to see what's your Facebook page like. Do you really exist? Do you have reviews? Do you have people that likes your page? Are the people actively involved in the page? So I've just clicked on the home page. Let's take a look here. We've got our posts, and I'm struggling to get to my posts, but you can see there's over 1,600 people that likes the page. It's not a lot, but it's more than enough in order to win legitimacy and credibility from the audience that's on the Facebook page. All right, I also want to show you a bit of our posts because ultimately this is what the consumers are doing, or your target market's doing. They are going to your page, your Facebook, to see what's happening here. What are you doing? And you can see there's obviously engagement happening here on our website or on our Facebook page. And this wins credibility. Now the same goes with your LinkedIn profile. Okay, now obviously for us, we are more focused on LinkedIn because more of our audience is on LinkedIn than on Facebook. But we can't neglect Facebook. We still have our page here. We still build a following, build an audience, very important. You'll see with the My SME LinkedIn page, also professional. We've got our contact details over there. It looks very nice. You can see in the background, we've got our visual assets. Our branding is lining up. And we've got 1,235 followers. Again, we're not setting the world alight, but it's enough to win credibility and show people out there that we are legit. So people also want to see, is there actually somebody engaging in the brand? And you can see there's 7 engagements. Down here's 8 engagements, and the list goes on. Right, and then lastly, your Google profile. So if I go here to menu, let's see if I can just exit here and type in My SME. You'll see My SME here in Belleville. This is where our offices are. And there's the team. There's the brand. We've got 13 reviews. It's got our times that we open and closed, our website, phone number, and there's our reviews. 4.9 out of 5. We've got one 3-star review, which I'm very proud of. The person said that we have the ability to deal with dissatisfaction promptly. And why I like that so much, it means that the team actually listened to the customer, and he would have given us a 0 out of 5 review, but because we dealt with his complaint, which is going to happen in business, he gave us a 3 out of 5 and some nice words. Right, so in a nutshell, there you go. That's your online presence. And the goal is to build credibility and to build an audience, not necessarily to generate leads. And if I go down to the marketing and advertising side, that's under 3.5. You need to now start to select your channels. So based on the theory videos that I did a bit earlier, you need to make a decision on which channels are best for you. And the rule of thumb, again, I'm going to say is, where is your target market's attention at? How can you get your brand in front of their face to get them to engage with your business? Right. So on your manual, you're going to first of all mention what your marketing strategy is. And then based on that strategy, you got to answer where your target market's attention is at. So let's say my biggest strategy to do the custom formal shoes will be Google AdWords, because there is, it's a spelling mistake, because there is, if I remember correctly, I think 1,900 searches per month for formal shoes for men. Right, so that's going to be my main marketing strategy. It means that my target market's attention is on Google. That's where their attention is at. I will use that to my advantage. And my marketing message, okay, now you got to ask yourself, what's the message I'm going to communicate? How will your advertisements win their attention? What's the emotional selling component? Right, so the emotional selling component is their need is formal shoes. So that's what my message needs to communicate. What's the logical message? We can obviously help. As simple as that. With custom formal shoes. It's literally as simple as that. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here or become too fancy. Just keep it simple. Okay, what trust element will I bring to my marketing? I will invite them in for a free shoe fitting. That's I'm going to break the trust barrier. Right, so now we go to 3.5.2, which is marketing, which is your audience builder, viral marketing. And what you do over here is you select which options here you'll be focused on. I'm definitely going to be focused on viral marketing. I want my brand to be seen positively out there in the market. Right, then testimonial videos. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to get testimonial videos on my website. Push for Facebook reviews, absolutely. And push for Google reviews, absolutely. Right, because that's where people go to see if you're legit or not. Then social media marketing. I might do Facebook, but I'm still not convinced. I'm not going to do Instagram, so I'm going to say no. I'm not going to do LinkedIn. I don't believe my market's going to be on LinkedIn. And I'm not going to do YouTube. Okay, I'm not saying these are bad channels, just for my market. I don't think it's going to work. Right, then channel 3, newsletter marketing, MailChimp. No, I'm not going to do newsletters for now. I might send a newsletter every 3rd month to the people that fill in the application form to give them a bit of a special deal. Old school marketing, I'm not interested in that now because I found the gap on Google. Right, and then lastly, SEO strategy. Yes, definitely. Media articles, yes. So I want to build a bit of an SEO strategy over my competitors with media content, articles, to make sure that I list naturally. And what I mean by that, if I jump over to the browser, Let's say, for example, I'm going to go into incognito mode, and I want to show you the natural result of the concept. If I type in small business coach, you'll see at the top there's my advertisement, small business coach. So I'm doing Google Ads, and I'm also doing making sure that my SEO is ranked really high. So I'm #1 here on this SEO page, which is great for me to see, and it definitely means I get clicks for free. Right. Let's test out a different keyword. Let's say just the business coaching. You'll see that my ad now comes in a bit lower. So business coaching, it's not that prominent, and my SEO results a bit lower down the page. Right, so it's very important. I just want to see if I can see my ad. Here's my Google ad. Right, so it's very interesting how these ads differ, and how consumers pick up your business. But ultimately, that natural search, which is the one over here, it's this one over here, where you don't see ad or anything. That's a natural search, and that's my SEO strategy. Brilliant. Right. So I'm going to go back to my manual and Google Ads. We're going to go over to advertising now. Yes, definitely I'm going to do Google Ads, and I'm not going to do the rest for now. I'm going to first test everything on Google Ads before I continue. So I'm not going to populate the rest just to save a bit of time. I'm not going to network at this stage because I believe, not that it's bad, but I don't think my audience will be keen to network. And in a nutshell, that is me setting up my marketing strategy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was insightful. I will see you in the next video.